No, 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 no. Oh, hold on a second.
I'm hoping this. They short offer words of encouragement to NCR man. Lucky 38 is not open in the general public.
No Vegas. Time for some do Vegas. New Vegas. How do I fucking let me give him fucking bullshit? Where's me? Ah, yes, New Vegas. Yes, New Vegas. Let me look at chat. I'll put chat over to this thing. Well, how do I pull out chat? All chat. I want all chat. And then what I will do is, how do I pull it out though? What I'm going to do is pop out chat. Pull it up here. Pull chat to the side. Excellent.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gomorrah. Check your weapons with me. You'll get these back on your way out.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today? I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know? All I can tell you is to find Cachino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
Aren't they cannibals?
Sorry, they don't tell me their plans, and I don't want to know. I'm just happy they don't make me fuck anybody anymore. Later.
The top.
Welcome to Gomorrah.
This is a real snooze fest. I hope... What the fuck are you looking at? Cachino? Get out of my face. They get some new shows soon.
You're cut off. What the fuck are you looking at? Cachino?
The fuck are you looking at? I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? Business? What the fuck do you mean, business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience. I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass. You again. What the fuck do you want? I banged Lot's wife and licked her salty ass. The fuck do I look like? I'm the one asking the questions here. Now tell me why you've been dropping my name before I get some muscle over here and we find a private place to talk. Bye.
Sounds like Mr. House is in some kind of trouble.
There's some serious shit going on between NCR and the Legion. You better not... fuck with our power.
Well, I don't like the Gamorra either. I really don't like Gamorra.
Hello. Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun. The NCR seems none too happy about losing their little train.
Well, that's just great. Shit.
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
Whoa, the great Caesar is dead. Management doesn't seem too happy.
Wait, they don't like that Caesar is dead? Alright. I'm banned from this casino anyways.
Hey!
We're gonna burn this place to the ground.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamorra. Check your weapons with me. You sure you want it to go down this way? You're gonna have every Omerta in this place jumping down your throat.
That sounds like a fun.
All right, this is going to be fun.
I'm glad we have the same exact point of view. The same point of view. Oh. Eyeball. I'm dead. Maybe not use this. Use the Magnum revolver.
Hey, no one but Omertas are allowed to carry guns into Gamorra. Check your weapons with me. You'll get the... Ha! Nice work at the tops, buddy.
Gamorra is always open for business.
Welcome to Gamorra.
I guess we have to be a little more stealthy about it.
You again? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you? Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple hundred caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship. I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clarendon. At least that's what they introduced him as. I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope. He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting. No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling.
Excuse me.
Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Caesar's fate was sealed from the start.
Suites in the lower lobby. Okay.
Glad they don't let just any motherfucker through the gate. Freeside smells like shit.
Hey, you're Cachino's friend. You got business with me? We run a hotel. What do you think our business is?
Big tough ranger better not start any trouble in here.
Business is good. All the family's got money. Of course, Gomorrah is with...
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood. That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of Jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night. What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that. You'd do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done, but you'd be doing me a solid if you would. I've been talking to Big Saul mostly. You would get... Cochino? Cochino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed. Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me. Great. So I'm fucked either way. I guess I don't have any choice but to help you. Just try not to get me killed here. They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind. As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail. Hey, fuck you. Alright, I'll place the fucking thermite myself. You get out of the casino for a bit. I'll take care of it while you're gone. Give me some time. I'm going to deploy the thermite.
Alright, I think that's all the skill checks I can make right now.
The fuck are you looking at?
I hear you've been making some waves around here.
I do want to talk to the other guy real quick. I'm assuming...
Whoa, the great Caesar is dead. Management doesn't seem too happy.
Alright. Do I just walk out and walk back in?
Welcome back to Gomorrah. I know you're good for it, but you're still gonna have to leave your weapons with me.
Should have bet we'd kill the Fiend's leader.
Hey, what can I do for you? Yeah, poor fucker got himself caught after he melted all the guns. Bastard mentioned your name before they shot him in the head. Now the bosses want to see you. Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die. Hurry and get ready. I got kicked out of... Ultralux the other day. Man, that place gives me the
It's time for the
fucking
meeting with
freaks.
the bosses. We can't chit-chat right now.
Business is good. All of it.
Gomorrah is always open for business.
Where is... I'm lost. This place is very confusing.
Hey there. Can I get you a drink? Maybe a party favor?
Hey, here's that gun. Hey! You after they talk. Hey, thanks for all the hard work back there. I'm gonna run a tight ship here, don't you worry. Of course, after all you did for me, here are some chips for you. Play, have some fun.
I don't think I can. I think I'm still banned.
Bye. Things are good since Kachino took over.
I've got your back.
The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later. Wow! That is amazing! You are just a hero! I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
The recent disturbance.
Fine by me.
Oh, this is bad. I guess they don't want to speak to me. I guess my game wants to crash too. Here, I have a secret. Watch this. Wow, I forced the game to crash. Can the game boot now? Alright, so I have to figure out how to kill those fuckers before they can even kill me. Okay. So they're gonna try and kill me. Like, really fast. So... Oh. That's a problem. A really, really bad one.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. There's nothing to talk over. You can strip down and hand over your equipment, or you can die. Will you comply? Take it all off and hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully? Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me, closely, or you'll be shot.
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth. Accident or no, we both now find ourselves in an uncomfortable situation. You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood. Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another? Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley. Until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar.
What?
Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the Ranger.
Fuck.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger? Ha! Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for you? Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR Ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working. Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other Rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not gonna lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it. Criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers, though there's another group that mostly stays put over at the prison southwest of here. Or so they did, till NCR Brass finally mustered up enough troops to take out the trash. Wish I could have been there. Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be? You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information. You may have saved my life. Sorry, but I've got a long hike ahead of me. You take care.
Alright, Brotherhood of Steel. I don't like them. My first interaction is literally them slapping a bomb collar on me.
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger? Gone. Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes, never suspecting that these bunkers house something far more dangerous to him than criminals. Well played. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it, and there will be no mercy.
What is it? I've got your back.
Yeah. Oh, they fixed it. It's fixed. They do like me. Okay, good.
Back again, I see. All right, then.
Oh. That's a lot.
I'll sit. I've got your back. What is it?
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful. That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it. Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off. Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning. Fine by me. Bye.
Hello, you must be the outsider everyone's talking about. I'm Linda Schuller. If you ever need medical attention, this is the place to come. I can't say it's something I treat all the time, but I should have something to help you through it. I've only studied medicine my entire life.
Welcome to the range. Feel free to use any open lane. Sure. The Elder's already given the okay. Unfortunately, you'll have to use your own weapons and ammo.
Hello, outsider.
Only a few people get to venture outside, usually to trade for food.
I don't trust these guys. Something's just wrong with them. And I don't know what it is.
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
McNamara's done a pretty good job. Giving this...
I don't know. There's just something off. Am I the only one who just feels weird? Like, it's like culty? Am I crazy? It just feels like a cult. I don't know why.
I heard some special squad of Rangers on its way to the Vegas area. I guess
Yeah? Head Scribe Taggart quickly realized my extraordinary talent when I took the mandatory VR combat testing. Soon after that, he requested that I get transferred to VR specialist training, serving as his assistant. I miss hanging out with the other students all the time, but at least I get to skip all those boring lectures. Well, like just about everyone else here, I grew up in the Brotherhood. My father was a scribe and my mother a paladin. I don't know. I'm a little like both of them, I guess. If I had to choose, I really don't know which I'd pick. That's a question I've been asked a lot lately, since it's something I have to decide for myself soon. I'm currently an apprentice in the Brotherhood, and recently became eligible for journeyman status.
This is a cult.
But first, I have to decide which order I want to join. The Knights or the Scribes. Knights are in charge of all of our equipment. Power armor, Gatling lasers, you name it. All of it built and maintained by Knights. Knights also get to go out on patrols, scouting assignments, and support the Paladins in offensive operations. Being a Knight would mean getting to see more of the world, fight the Brotherhood's enemies, and possibly someday become a Paladin like my mother. It's our virtual reality training hall. We don't really go out all that often anymore, so this is how we stay sharp. Yeah, a lot more. Back when we were at the Helios station. Oh, crap. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to talk about that, especially with outsiders. So forget you just heard that, okay?
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots. iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I'm sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
This is bad. Real bad.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them. The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several years ago. It would be imprudent to worry them unduly without first discovering the facts of the situation.
You know what? I think it's...
Then that is your...
I don't trust this guy. This guy is scummy. This whole thing just sounds culty. I want to turn on them.
Have you reconsidered out...
Am I wrong? This feels like a cult.
Hello? So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen?
Sure.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations. And all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. Of course I have, many times in fact. The Elder has an open-door policy and will listen to advice on any subject save this one. He refuses to see that our isolation is slowly weakening us. Aside from being our duty, going out on missions is what kept us strong. And because he fails to see that, he must be replaced. I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any 2 others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
I half expected you to say that. Should you continue dealing with the Elder and find yourself beginning to see my point of view, I'll be around.
What is it? Yeah.
Should I? I kind of want to. Like, I want to turn on these guys, but I feel like that's gonna be harder done than said. Much harder done. Alright, how about this? We'll do EDE's quest, and then we'll destroy them. I don't trust these guys one bit. I don't trust them as far as I can throw them. They feel like a cult. They smell like a cult. They taste like a cult. Where did he say to go?
Subject E, my name is Whitley. I bought Duraframe subject. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire Armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost. If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Okay, never mind. Let's turn on these fuckers. Fall back.
All mine.
You're not.
All mine.
Be over quickly.
That's the last of the ammo. All mine. You're mine.
This'll be over quickly. You're mine.
run from me. I've got you now.
Well, I don't think there's any more Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, never mind. I take that back. Am I bad for doing this? Maybe. Do I care? No.
I've got this one.
I think I did it.
What is it? Yeah.
I think he agrees with me. Ow. He can launch me into next Sunday. Oh yeah. Everyone is dead. Except for that one guy who just popped out of nowhere and exploded me. I mean quite literally exploded.
You're mine. Can't.
Ooh. That was messy.
You're mine.
Okay, well my first impression of the Brotherhood of Steel was no. My first impression of the Gamoras was no. My first impression of the White Glove Society was no.
Can't run from me.
It just all felt like so much no. Like the no was just growing as I went through. Cave fungus. Rad's minus 10? Where is Cook? You know what? EDE is really good for Brotherhood of Steel. Boone is really good for everything else. Just saying. Jalapeno. Okay. I have no idea what the fuck that was. Actually, hold on a second. Elder's been eliminated from the Brotherhood of Steel. We can pretty much ignore them at this point. Not that I can do any quests for them anymore. In fact, we can see if I've been vilified anywhere else. We liked. That should be vilified. Novak. I have no idea how to get there. The Elder was eliminated specifically when I grabbed that big group over by the Elder's room. They were shot in the crossfire. This has got to be them. I don't see anyone else who it could be.
Huh?
Great cons. I have no idea what to do about these guys. I don't know what they're like. Apparently they made trouble.
I remember the chairman from the tribal days. They're punks.
Hello?
Carl's been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort. Watch out!
Eat this.
I was going to talk to them, but I guess they hate the NCR that much.
What was that
Listen, bro, you can't fuck with Boone. Boone has been with me through thick and thin. Alright. I'm not betraying Boone at this point. If he doesn't like you guys... Oh. Sorry. You guys gotta go down. I guess we're just killing them then. What can you do about it?
Yeah?
A what lab?
Whoa, new guy. We don't, do anything. We make the magic happen. We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain? Nah, man, more like drug suppliers. Yeah, other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that. Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the Followers of the Apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up. Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat and a place to crash. Papa may look like a big angry bear, but he's a softy at heart. Regis is cool, scary, but cool. The rest are all pretty groovy, even little Jerry. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kinda harsh, though. I think he's just a sensitive soul that needs some love.
Got sent
He's
to
usually
hell.
down around the proving ground if you want to say yo.
Fine by me. Fine by me.
They're literally drug makers and dealers. Oh, I don't deal drugs. I just make them. Yeah, you know what that sounds like? An excuse.
Move along.
What is it? I'll sit tight.
Oh! Hi again! Can I help you with something else? If you say so. Consider them filed away under not to be discussed again. That's okay. Consider them forgotten. Along with projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission. And it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale. But according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. You are so misunderstood. Well, it's... forget...
Hold on. But I am NCR. Is it just because I'm wearing that armor?
Oh! Hi again! Great! A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move. You better hurry to the dam if you're gonna save President Kimball.
Don't shred on the bear. You continue to work with the NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Yes Man, the NCR will no longer accept their help. How do you... What? Continue gaining NCR infamy or... Oh. Let's... Courier will no longer... Result the courier no longer being able to further advance the NCR questline. In either case, the NCR-based ending is no longer possible to achieve. Okay, how do I get the NCR ending? Eureka?
Always a pleasure.
I still can't believe how you ran through that artillery. Garage.
Mrs. Nellis? Yeah.
What is it, Savage? Long story short, the power failed a few days ago because giant ants have tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down to exterminate them, but there were so many of them. We lost. 2 killed, 3 wounded. Personally, I think it's more than a Savage can handle. But if you want to kill those ants and switch the power back on, feel free. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. See for yourself. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there, or something. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him.
I don't know how you survived the bombardment. I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. If you're willing to take the risk, be my guest. I've got it set to broadcast a powerful signal at 24,000 hertz. Just place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach.
Wait a minute.
Not my strongs. Yeah, you and...
Once a Republican. What is it, outsider? If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones, and there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. No. No, those aren't for outsiders to use. Leave them alone. Well, if you genuinely care so much, they're flight simulators. If you don't know our history yet, you should see Pete and get the tour. We dream to one day rule the skies. See ya.
Once a Republican, always a Republican.
Oh. Hmm. To get up there. By the way, I've about thoroughly had it up to here. with the murderous bugs. Like, at this point, it's just a no thanks. I just need a bunch of scrap metal. Wait, it's right in front of me? Is this it? Oh, then it's gotta be up. Mini nuke. Don't worry, Boone. It's not your time yet. And we'll win. Eventually.
I see the power's back on. Maybe Pearl is right about you, because I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs and repair the generators. Good work.
Chubby. What you doing? Huh?
Hello, outsider. Need something? Well, how about that? Turns out you aren't completely useless working with your hands. Bye.
So you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language. But I hear you sound like us. What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. That must be nice, sharing yourself like that. Not being embarrassed or anything? Well, the thing is, there's this girl. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever. Have you seen her? Cool. That's...
Ah. I do not want to give up scrap metal. If there's a way to make scrap metal, I'd love that, but I don't think so. Oh. Oh.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Oh, I've just got to meet him. Is there any way the Boomers would let me visit Nellis? This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
Man, this is good. I can't wait to see what the other ones are like. I know it's not going to be as first-person shooter, and I'm okay with that.
How is your visit with us going, stranger? I do believe you've convinced one or two of us that it's better you made it here than were blown to smithereens. Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love? You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Oh. I think I almost just killed her.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams? She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
Hello again. There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
It seems that the territories are about to blow up.
Welcome back. Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it. Intriguing. Janet puts in a good word for me, and the Crimson Caravan gains exclusive access to the boomers. Yes, it works for me. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift. Welcome back.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet? That's great! I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you.
Hi. I can't believe I'm going to meet my red-headed lady soon. I'm really nervous about it. Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Me? I work with Loyal. Mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years. So a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with him. If you help him recover the lady, I figure... Oh, I figure it's been a nice day. Yeah, a real nice day. Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will tell you when the time comes. I should really be going. Hi.
Oh, wait.
Hello. It's great to finally meet you.
Hi there. It's great to meet you as well.
I'm glad you made it out here. You're even more stunning up close than you were at a distance.
And you're even more handsome up close. Do you think it'll be okay if I hang around here for a little while, so we can get to know each other better?
Of course it would. I'll have you set up with some quarters with some of the other women. Hey, thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy in my entire life.
Thank you for getting me here. Jack is a great guy.
Good work with those solar arrays. See ya. I don't know how you survived the bombardment. That's incredible.
I think I'm gonna need to use medical somewhere. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Hello.
Not what I wanted. Nope, 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 nope. You're gonna wake up.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good. Yes, outsider? There's...
Oh.
Yes, outsider? Sorry, friend. We really don't have a need for wasteland currency around here. We produce most of what we need. I'm afraid medications are in short supply. Maybe you should seek medical treatment away from Nellis.
60.
Excellent treatment. I thought that man was done for. That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. If I haven't said it before, outsider, let me say it now. Welcome to Nellis. Word from Pearl is that you're to be greeted as a friend. Seeing as you're a friend of ours, I suppose we could trade for what you need. I can unburden you of that in exchange for doses of Radaway. We recently started making our own stim packs, but we just don't have the materials to make other meds. Sorry about the lack of selection.
I have an idea. What is that? C4? Here's what I can do. Not that I'm gonna use C4 at all.
Another satisfied customer. I can unburden. Hold still. This'll burn for a moment. Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. Just let me know what you need. Bye. Yes, outsider? Don't get blown up.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. I believe the time has come for you to show your value in full. The people have come to accept having you around. Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Idle thumbs tend to get blown off around here. Get moving. Hey there. Kill any outsiders lately?
No.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water. A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. A bomber was a flying contraption that could drop explosives down on anything it flew over. But anyway, moving on. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. When we got to Nellis, see, I found this article in a magazine all about it. There was another B-29 around here, part of a museum. Couldn't fly, but had a lot of spare parts, see? Get where I'm going? Since I was a young man, I've dreamed of raising that lady from the lake and bringing her back to life. What do you say?
Ow.
It's at the bottom of Lake Mead. I'll mark its location on your Pip-Boy map. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest. Maybe you don't understand. Hasn't been one of us, not a one, to set a foot outside Nellis in over 50 years. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all. You come along with your knowledge of the outside, and it seems the time's come to raise the lady after all. Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
Am I about to get myself fucking killed?
I've never been so happy in my entire life. I just need some parts from a pressure cooker to create a hermetic seal for the rebreather. Sorry, there's no way it would withstand submersion. It has to be watertight, and the past few times I've tested it, I've gotten a mouthful of water. A pressure cooker would have the gaskets and valving I need to seal it up.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
All mine.
I got stuck in there. Actually glitched. I would have died. No shit. How am I supposed to do it? I thought I turned it off. Hold on a second. How do I... That works. What's it called? Called Volair. Volair. Between the two engines and underneath the wings. I know where to go.
Beg your pardon. How frightfully uncouth. I'm afraid I must insist you relinquish your weapon.
You done right by me. I appreciate it.
I guess they don't hate me. I can't gamble here anymore.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
I actually need to go back here. I don't think those are cows. I don't think this is Sunset Sarsaparilla. Wait, what? I got it. That's exactly what I needed. We can leave now. Thank God for that, too. I was starting to get creeped out again. How do you feel about the White Glove Society, by the way? Oh, it's crashing again. Okay, I have an idea. It's not working. Help! Junko's in my game. How about this? There we go. I don't think it's actually I don't think it's Junko's. I think the white
Crazy to put your money on either side.
I think it's the white gloves.
Welcome to the Ultralux.
It's the cannibals. It's the janibals. We have a janitor. He's also a cannibal. You call him janitor. Alright, let's go. Don't worry about where I got it from. I got it from some cannibals.
I can take care of that.
I've never been so happy in my entire life. Have you found it? Thanks. This will just take a few moments. Okay, it looks like the valve from the cooker was a perfect fit. Here's the rebreather.
A robot problem for you. Just saying.
Fishies! Oh, I see. Ooh, fishies! Can I eat? Sorry, I have to wear the cannon outfit, otherwise it doesn't count. Nice. I guess I'm their god now. I mean, I might as well be, considering what the fuck just happened. If I don't get the rank worshipped, I'm going to be very sad.
I can't believe we may see the super fortress.
It's going to be a dream come true once you've raised that bomber from Lake Mead. That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis. I just told you, the robots are going to handle it. They'll break the plane down into pieces and move it up from Colville Bay in one shot. Exactly. We'll be shelling an unoccupied location in outer Vegas to get their attention elsewhere. By the time they realize they aren't under attack, the plane and the bots will be long gone. The kids wish we were shelling a real target, but Pearl thinks it's wise not to start up a war just as the lady has risen. Hey, I better get rolling. Jack and I have a lot of work ahead of us.
Okay, it's time to finish off this quest, and hopefully start working on the end of the game. I guess I have to ditch the yes man.
Hello, friend. What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Of course, my child. After all that you have done for us, we would love to help you in the upcoming battle. After all the training in virtual reality, the young ones would relish an opportunity to put their skills to battle. We'll be there when you need us.
Hell yeah.
Bye.
1 second. It's this freaking thing is telling me the wrong way. Ambassador. Where is this guy? NCR Embassy. The New Vegas Strip.
Move along.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you.
Alright, I'll finish it up real quick. Then I'll let then you have a good night, man. And you have a good night. I need to go to sleep too.
Go on through, soldier.
That's how tired I am.
Go on through, soldier.
The fuck is this guy? Okay. Where's this guy?
Please, do not stand in the fountains.
You lost?
Hello. Did you need...
Ah.
The security lapse with the monorail is a huge
It's been a long tour.
embarrassment.
All I can think about now is going back home. Welcome back. What can I do for you this time? I don't have time to give my life story to everyone that passes through. Sir? Hello.
Alright. I'll try and make it as quick as possible so you don't have that much to catch up on.
Something I can help you with, soldier? I hope you've returned with good news. Are they willing to help the NCR? Excellent work. I can't tell you how useful that will be. In any event, I have another assignment ready and waiting for you. But we can speak of it later. Rest up, and when you're ready, speak to me again. It's good to have a friend of the NCR here. What can I do for you? It's the same old stuff around here. Gambling, debauchery, drunkenness. It's all here. I'm getting a little old for it, however. If you want more information, try talking to some of the other guys around here. I don't get out of the office much anymore. So I did. As you may have noticed, our position here in New Vegas is tenuous. We've made great strides, sure, but the NCR is not welcome here, merely tolerated. And even then, not by everyone. We've had reports of violence against NCR citizens in a neighborhood just to the northeast called Freeside. Ever been there? Violence is something of a way of life there, but there's been a disturbing rise in the number of attacks on our people lately. More worrying is the fact that our sources suggest the violence is being perpetrated by the gang that runs the place, the Kings. I need someone to look into this that won't attract attention. Would you be interested? Good. Our men have come up with 2 different plans for seeing an end to the violence. First, our sources have tracked most of the attacks back to a king named Pacer. The consensus is that the violence will stop if he's removed. The problem is we can't simply kill him. In the current climate, the NCR would likely be blamed for his death. There is an alternative option, but my sources feel that getting rid of this Pacer fellow is our best shot. In that case, we could take a different tact, but one that I at least have more experience with: diplomacy. If we can't go after the man responsible, we'll simply appeal to the man above him. The Kings, including our friend Pacer, report to the leader of their gang, a man who calls himself the King. He's Caucasian, in his mid-30s, and extremely charismatic. It's that last part we're counting on. The Kings are a bunch of young hoodlums who aren't inclined to listen to anyone except him. Get him on your side, and the rest will fall in line. Go and talk to the King. Try to convince him to put an end to this violence. Pacer's a punk, but he won't likely disobey a direct order. The King might not be open to the idea at first, so you may have to integrate yourself with him. Do whatever it takes. When it's done, one way or the other, report back here, and we'll take it from there. I wish you luck. If you run into some difficulty and think you'd rather just take the shot with Pacer, that's fine too.
Alright, I'm done for tonight. Did some great progress. It was fun. It was really good. I really liked a lot of those quests. I had a good time. I hope you guys had a good time too. I know you guys don't normally chat. It's fine. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm going to bed because I have stuff to do tomorrow. You guys